Guys, deluded Guna, YouTube's and Golo Kante. We might as well talk briefly about our summer signing, Andre Lacazette. Now that he's technically played all the top 6 clubs, we know we needed a player that's going to make the difference in these big games. We know we needed a striker that's returning 20 plus that can run in behind. We just needed a striker and an attacking player to help Ozil and Alexis. For many reasons, we've needed that, innit? Now we know he's shown from day he's going to bag against the likes of Brighton, and did he score against Huddersfield? I'm sure score against them sides, but it's the big games you want to see a difference. Now let's talk about the first one. Liverpool. Wait, was it? He played in the Community Shield, right? He played all right. He didn't score obviously, but the season. Let's talk about when the season started. Now he didn't start against Liverpool, and we know for many reasons that was a terrible team performance. Whether it's the pivot in Xhaka and Ramsey, regardless, it was a nonsense thing. He should have started, but he didn't. He come on, and he's never gonna. By then the game was done. He's never gonna be able to affect it in the way that. If he started, we signed a man for him to play them games. Now, whether it's adjusting and all of these things, we don't know. But the fact is, he didn't start and he didn't do his thing in that game because he couldn't. So let's kind of write that one off. Not write it off, but let's give him a chance. He started against Chelsea and he didn't score assists, but we played a bit different. It was a team performance. We couldn't lose that game because guys would have got seriously drawn out because of how crap we was playing. I think he done alright against Stoke, but in the week before that, but his top 6, he played alright against Chelsea. He worked his socks off. He probably should have scored, but he was central to us getting the result when he was on the pitch, right? And he helped us. We'll give him the oblige. Ultimately, he didn't score or assist against Chelsea. We didn't win. It was 0-0, I believe. So yeah, who else is after that? The City. You can't make this up. On the bench. Difference is, come off the bench, one of our better players, and he scored. That's what he's here to do. Against Spurs, bagged an assist, should have scored, but bagged an assist. You saw how scary the movement of the front three was, and he worked his socks off. And then you saw against United, obviously we lost, but one bright spark is him and Ozil's performance. He scored. He deserved to score. He could have had a bit more if De Gea was crap. Yeah, man. So against the top 6, for me, he's convinced me, you know. Like, I told you guys previously, I was 90% sold on Lacazette because I know he's a good player, but until he kicks a ball for Arsenal in the Premier League, I can't be screaming them things. There's only a certain amount of players that I'm 100% I can say are going to come to this club and do dirt or put my name behind that, right? Lacazette has amazed me. Like, I knew he was a good footballer. I knew he had technical talent. People said he couldn't hold up a football. People said he was a poacher. I knew he was a good player, and around better players he played well. But he's really blown my mind, man, just how intelligent he is. He's on a different wavelength along with Ozil and Alexis for however long they're here. He's clipping the passes, the runs in behind. We need to hit this man more direct. He loves big games. Look how he was taking it to Spurs. Weights in Dyer and throwing his weight around that City, throwing his weight around that United. He gave them United centre-halves problems. So he is a good player, man. He is. We do need to hit him a bit more. And I will say he's convinced me by now. He's convinced me now. In November, I'm convinced that this guy will turn out to be a good player for Arsenal. Now it's his first year, so we still need to keep and be wary and keep an eye out for runs of loss in form. Well, I think he's already had a little mini drought, but these sort of things, man, because we know the performance levels for a lot of these players. Even Salah's hitting the madness, and I still think in the second half of the season he'll do great. And because he's been in the Prem before. But these are things we have to consider. The second half of the season is one where you've got to just get wins and just get over it. And it's a very hot, fast pace, and it will take a toll on their bodies. But right at this moment in time, I'm impressed with Lacazette. Whether it's the strength, the hold-up play, he's even scored a header for us. The movement, if we can hit man more direct, he's on a different wavelength. I'm impressed with him. I believe he's impressed against the top 6, in my opinion, bar the Liverpool game. Because what could he do if you're not on the pitch long enough to affect the game? So that's... Out of the top 6, he played well in 5 of them. So, yeah, that's a quick vid, like I said, man. The physicality, he's calm. Link up, he's calm. And he's going to be a good player for us. And he's in his peak years. And while I don't think he can be a world-class player, I hope he can prove me wrong in that. He can be a very top player for us, get goals and things like that. Guys, DG, I'm signing out. Thank you very much for watching. It means the world. I'm out.